Most traders journal wrong. They write down entry and exit and call it a journal. That's a trade record, not a journal. A proper journal tells you whether your process is working, where your execution is breaking down, and what adjustments are justified by data, not a feeling. I have built a complete journal that will not only lodge all your trades, but once you enter all the data, it will calculate the data for you and give you clear statistics. Here is that journal. I use Google Sheets, simple, accessible anywhere. Here are the columns I use. Okay, so we have obviously the trade number, the date, direction, entry time, exit time, time in trade. It really matters. That stops you from holding on to trades that would ordinarily take longer than usual and then cycle back and stop you out. We've got setup type. So I've got my 3 strategies in there. You can add another one if you like. Got entry price, exit price, total amount of points. Was it a win, a loss? Excuse me. Emotional state, setup quality. Did I close that position early? That's good for psychology. You want to, make sure that you're registering no in that column. And if you are, then you've got to look to fix that. If closed early, what was your reason? Why did it reverse? Did it hit TP? This will also give you really good data. Did it go according to plan? Yes or no? Put your link to chart. Now, a link to chart is not that is not the copy image right here to the top of me. It's the copy link. So then what you can do is you can click the link and you can always go back to test a different data set at that particular time. And then we've got also, we have reason for entry, any additional comments. And then you'll just see below me here, this is the stats board, and that's what's going to give you all of the data that you need. Now, for this to all be working in your favor, you have to backtest at least 100 examples. It is crucial that it's 100 minimum, right? Probability suggests that anything under 100 examples does not give you clear and true data. Like if I was to do probability on the first 10 examples, out of 10 examples, you might hit a 70% record, get 7 of them right and 3 of them wrong. But that's not true and accurate data, right? Over 100 trades, I might get 82 right and 18 wrong. That is accurate data. You're giving the data set enough miles to give you true and accurate data. You cannot test any strategy over 10 trades, 20 trades, 30 trades, 40 or even 50 for that matter. Trust me, I've done it and the results come through at 100 examples. The most important columns are strategy, result in R, and checklist met. Strategy tells me which one of the 3 is performing best. Result and risk to reward tells me my average risk to reward, which is more useful than absolute dollar rewards. Checklist met tells me whether my execution is consistent. Every Sunday before the next week begins, 15 minutes with the journal. 4 questions. What was my win rate this week? Is it in line with what backtesting showed me? Which strategy produced the best setups? Which was the weakest? Did I break any rules? If yes, what happened and why? Were there valid setups I missed? Why did I miss them? The weekly review is where the learning happens. The log is just the data collection. Start journaling now. Doesn't matter if you were paper trading on a prop firm or self-funded. Collecting data is the most essential part of what we do as traders. If you want this journal, there is a link for it in my free Discord. It's free to use. Use it to your advantage. Episode 11, backtesting. The bar replay method I use to validate each strategy before trading it live. Follow for more.